Research has shown that students who further their education beyond high school potentially earn more in their working lifetime than students who drop out of high school or end their education simply with a high school diploma. Often the difference between lifelong success and failure is having a plan of action in place in order to achieve one's goals. Our career, technical, and agricultural education programs are designed to prepare you to further your education after high school, guiding you to be more competitive in today's global marketplace while increasing the potential for future success.
The CTAE courses that we offer at Burke County High School help students learn about the careers that they may be interested in, or in some cases, the careers they don't even know about.
Try to expose the students to as much as I can to let them know what's available to them so that when they get into the workforce or if they decide to go into technical school, at least they'll know ahead of time what to expect.
Like you find out your basic skills and what you need to improve on, and then when you find out how you do that, then it makes your whole future, like, you'll change what you want to do for real.
I've learned how to do woodworking, work with small engines, and I even learned how to work with cows even more.
After they take basic ag, we do cover a little bit of plant science in there, and then they decide they like it a whole lot, so they move into the horticulture class, which is another class that I do teach. In that class, we talk specifically about plants.
All the stuff we learned was not what we expected. We expected it to be a lot related to farming, when we learned it's basically everything we do every day in our daily life.
Like, I really want to do something in agriculture now because of this class.
Only the kids that sign up for my class are the kids that want to be in here, and they want to use their hands and learn different aspects of construction and learn a trade or something that they can apply to their life.
Miss Clark came over to the middle school last year, and I was like, there's not that many women in the construction field, and I'd really like to try it.
I didn't expect to learn how to lay block or brick or anything like that. I thought it would be more of the carpentry side, and I've learned a whole lot more about carpentry than I knew before then.
It makes me feel like I have a foundation for what I want to be when I get out of high school, and so I can already have a job ready for me.
I really enjoy working with cars and learning about them, and there's always something new to learn, so it's a very interesting career pathway.
My daddy's a mechanic, so ever since I was little, he's taken me out and kind of shown me how to do little things here and there, and I just kind of wanted to go beyond that.
But one of the biggest things that we learn is soft skills, how to have good communication skills and how to have good employable skills, because these are the skills that are really going to make a difference in their future and what type of employment that they'll get.
Every area leads to the ultimate end of the business aspect that is needed.
In the future, I plan to actually own my own business, and I thought, why not go ahead and get some education about it?
I have an uncle who has like kind of a construction business, and I think running a business is something that if my career didn't go as planned, maybe something I could fall back on.
We made a business plan, we forecasted our revenues and expenses, we did market research.
Pretty much anything that you can think of that can be done on a computer and what you might see in print, our students are qualified to do that. And everything that they do will end up being of use once they leave the high school, and not even necessarily when they leave, but since they're employable, aged, it's applicable immediately.
The finance part of a business aspect would be like an accountant or an accounting clerk, payroll clerk, dealing with the finance, because every business has to have someone who oversees the money.
Work-based learning is very important because it provides students with an opportunity to receive instruction in career exploration.
For work-based learning, you have to sign out and go straight to work. You can't make up excuses why you've been late, because school isn't an excuse because you get out of early. It teaches you how to get ready for college, the big world, and reality.
I want to take my career, I want that to be farming, so it's pretty much on-site training. I'm learning things I need to know before I actually jump into it on my own.
Students really have a chance to work in the real world and learn about work ethics.
Normally I have students in my class that plan to be teachers or work with young children.
I didn't know it was going to be so planned out. When teachers start, they plan their whole week ahead of time before they even get started, and I didn't know any of that. I thought it was like just spur of the moment thing.
Each class has to create 18 lesson plans that you will use in that class in a early childhood education setting.
Well, being in this class helped me figure out what I really want to do, and it showed me what working with children would be like, because every Wednesday we go to the primary school and we work with children over there.
I really didn't understand why kids did what they did, but now I understand. They're just like little people. They just see the world different than we do. They're not grown up yet.
So engineering kind of falls in a category called STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we kind of tie in the mathematics and the science side into the everyday practical application.
It's just a neat class that really makes me challenge myself.
It used to be all computers, but now it's there's so much design aspect. So sometimes I get an artist. A lot of times it's the kids who love just thinking on their own. That's really what it's about.
Some of my friends have taken it. They encouraged me to take it, and it expresses the creative side of you. It lets you get hands-on with some of the stuff that you do. Another thing is you get to work on computers a lot, which is great.
You expect to see some go to Georgia Tech or Southern Poly and come out as an engineer, but you don't always. It's not always. We have jobs at Plant Vogel nearby that are technicians, and they make almost as much as an engineer, and they're excited about that.
This pathway is great for preparing kids in a lot of different careers where they need a background in dietetics.
I signed up for this class so I can learn more about nutrition and also the diseases that come along and can happen if you don't follow good nutrition.
I get students that want to be everything from to take culinary science. I've got some that want to be athletic trainers, some that desire to be a nurse, and then I have others that want to be a true food scientist.
Being an athletic trainer, I have to have a background of nutrition to keep the athletes healthy in the school I work at.
Being in this class has helped me see the different kind of careers that people are in this class taking and that they're planning on going into after high school. And so it's kind of like, oh, that's a cool career. I never thought about doing that before. And so it's helped me broaden my horizon on the careers that are out there.
The students that are coming here to my Pathway Consumer Services are seniors this year, some 9th graders and some 10th graders. They decided that they wanted to take my course before they left and graduate.
Well, I'm going off to college soon, and this class helps with learning how to manage your money, what advertisements are true and not, if you're looking for houses when you go off to college, what types of housing there is. Just stuff to help manage your money and just be a better consumer.
Technology is continually increasing, and they're coming out with new software every day. And to my surprise, I'm learning new things as well as my students. Like right now, they're doing PowerPoints and Prezi presentations, which is something new for me, but not new to them.
We usually have a lot of eager, anxious, and full of energy students. They have a lot of questions about what ROTC is about.
My cousin, she actually encouraged me to take this course because she said it was such a fun course. She had fun all 4 years in ROTC, so she really encouraged me to take this course.
I had Sergeant Simpson my first year, and I got Colonel Lopez this year. And by the first month, I was in love with the class, and it made me want to get a career in the military, and I still like it to this day.
We try to ease their concerns and let them know that we're not a recruiting service. We're here to develop citizens, good character citizens, and responsible citizens that are willing to serve in their community and provide just good leadership.
In ROTC, you learn more like teamwork and leadership and not to be shy and stuff.
A lot of times a student will come and they had no idea. I got put into the class, is what we always hear. And so I always try to make sure, especially in the intro classes, that I focus on why they need to know it, even if you're not going to be a healthcare professional.
I always wanted to do something in the healthcare field, and I wasn't quite sure what it would be. But through the process, I learned different occupations you can do, different jobs opportunity.
My uncle is actually a firefighter, and he's a paramedic, and I just wanted to be a paramedic because I liked his job. It's so cool.
My whole family's in the occupation, so I mean it's basically just a family thing. But the healthcare is just what I'm most interested in.
Our first class covers everything from how people pay for health insurance all the way to CPR and first aid, basic emergency procedures, and a student knows from that first year that this is not for me or this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.
It's very cool knowing that I could be CNA certified after I finish this pathway, which is really cool because I could go ahead and work at a hospital.
Live your passion, follow your pathway, find your purpose. Enroll in career technical and agricultural education. CTAE makes the future a reality.